We are now connected.
If you found this video before the summer solstice, I want you to know that the energy around you is building towards a turning point, meaning something big is about to shift in your life and you know it, like you already feel it. So by June the 21st, when the sun reaches its highest peak, is when you're going to notice that something is beginning to move for you in a way that you weren't expecting. So we're going to take a look at the cards to see what it is your spirit needs to hear as you are moving through this. Welcome in, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So Sagittarius, we're going to start with a spirit animal that is guiding you as you move through this summer solstice. So the Chinchilla queen is coming forward for you. You might have seen a chinchilla. The message it brings is the power of silence. So don't be dragged into a verbal battle at this time. Sometimes the best response is to say nothing at all. So I feel maybe you're feeling tested or challenged and pulled into something that you don't want to be in. So the power of silence is going to be a superpower for you. So don't be dragged into a verbal battle. Sometimes the best response is to say nothing at all. So you can place this where it resonates. So this is the Chinchilla Queen's message for you today. So let's pull 3 more tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting here temperance, balance. Something is off balance. And I feel you're feeling this. It's affecting your life, but it's also affecting you physically. So there's like an alert that is going off, letting you know that it's time to regroup and center again. So this is the Temperance card. We have the Six of Pentacles as well. So this is energy exchange. It is letting you know that things are about to get better for you. So maybe you've been going through some sort of a challenge, maybe a verbal battle. There's some tension, some sort of like interference and friction here. And this is clearing up. There's an opportunity to actually create some balance and harmony here. So Six of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles as well. This is your energy, Sagittarius. So you have an opportunity to show up as your full, true, sovereign self. Meaning that you don't have to wear a mask here. They want you to be completely honest and to show up as your authentic self in whatever experience you are having. And I feel most importantly, they want you to do this for yourself. It doesn't have anything to do with anyone else but you. I'm seeing that over the next few months, you are stepping into a version of you that's already within the experience that you desire. So there is something manifesting for you right now. And I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. That is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So something is, I feel, recalibrating. It is being like rewinded or like restarted. This is how I'm feeling it because it feels like it went in different directions or was scattered, but now it's coming together as one. So that's really interesting that that's how it's coming in for you in this. And there's many different layers. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So this is where I feel you are actually taking the action to create stability, balance, and center yourself in the experience that feels like it's chaotic or you're not sure exactly what's going on. Maybe there's confusion here. It feels like it might be all over the place. There's friction, turbulence, but there's balance here as well. So whatever's happening externally, we're not here to match it. Okay, Sagittarius, you're being called to tune back into your own frequency, your own vibration, your own lane. It's almost like you've been sidetracked. I don't know if you feel like this. Maybe you thought you were going in one direction, but now you're finding that maybe you're lost or not exactly sure like what happened and where you're meant to go from here or how you even fit into this entire picture. Like there's some sort of question around you that you've been asking spirit. So this is what they are coming in to bring you clarity around. So the temperance is, I feel your nervous system. This is your mind. This is your heart that feels a little bit unstable. You might be feeling a lot, feeling overwhelmed. Maybe there's a lot of thoughts and that's creating emotions, which is then reflecting to you in your reality what you are going through. So there's almost like these confirmations around. One thing I'm seeing here is the algorithm. There's almost like this algorithm feeling, like you're thinking things and all of a sudden you're being served up these things. And it's kind of weird because you're like, I didn't say that out loud. So how does my phone know what to share with me when I didn't even tell it? I don't know if any of you had similar things like this happening to you. We've got earth angels as well. So these are people in your life that are doing good deeds, nice, kind things. You are also an earth angel. So there may be this like give and take or give and receive energy exchange between you and others where things feel balanced and harmonious. Maybe this is where you would like to be in a certain connection, in a certain environment. And I want you to know that this is exactly what's happening. So you are actually manifesting this. There's like a fair exchange of energy. So some of you may be feeling drained or feeling like you have way more responsibilities on you. So it feels like the energy doesn't feel equal or you don't have enough energy to give as much as you're giving out there. Like you're not giving it to yourself, but you're also not receiving it. So this is where something feels like it's off balance. And I feel you're becoming aware and healthy boundaries. You showing up as the gatekeeper of your energy is going to be important, right? They want you to give more to yourself than you are to others at this time. I feel some of you might have a hard time receiving love or receiving support. Like you have no problem giving support and being there for others. But when people do this for you, maybe it feels weird. I remember that I used to feel like this all the time. Like I thought it was tough, right? That was me being tough and strong. But it made me feel something different. It was almost like there was this imbalance in the energy exchange, and I never felt good in that. And once I became aware, talked to others about it, learned, what it was me, right? So I feel that it was me that had to bring the inner equilibrium. Like what I'm able to give, I'm also able to receive. And once I started opening up to that, I started to see that support, that reciprocity is the word. I never know how to say it, so I have to say it a few times. So the angel wings, feathers, and birds are coming in as signs for you now because we have temperance. There's an angel here. I'm seeing that your ancestors have been communicating to you as well. And your ancestors are coming in as this, I feel through nostalgia, through scripture, through stories that are from other realms, other times. It could be, things that you are watching. It feels like an old ancient energy around you. And there's like this deep sacred wisdom that is coming through that connection between you and your ancestors. And I feel that this might have to do with your environment, like the things around you. I'm getting like a rustic old vibe. I'm getting vintage as well. And I'm getting like thrift stores. So I don't know if any of you have been thrifting. I feel this might have to do, it's like really interesting that this is how this energy is coming in for you, is through these old, repurposed stuff. So this is the Temperance card, and you have a really deep connection to Mother Earth, but also water. So you're meant to work with that water element. So, the experience you're having may make you feel like you might be feeling more emotional at this time because it is affecting you directly in your emotional body. So you're going to find your emotions are fluctuating here and there. So stabilizing yourself as you're moving through this is going to be very important. Now, Six of Pentacles, this is where I feel your finances, the energy of abundance, the energy exchange, working out for the better for you is where it's going to shift, where you're going to see it turn in your favor. This to me feels like the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like you've unlocked this like secret code in the matrix, and all of a sudden something is starting to flow in. It is something that you've always wanted to flow in, but you almost found this like secret code to it. So you'll have to share with me what this Six of Pentacles is. I'm hearing a lot of change. So I don't know if you have like a piggy bank or a jar of coins, or you're a coin collector, or maybe you found a coin on the street, or you made a wish and tossed a coin in a fountain. There's like good luck and initiation and making a wish energy that is here in the Six of Pentacles. So money, wealth, long-term stability and security, this is what you are building. And it's in the energy exchange where you're going to see something that may be out of alignment or off balance. I feel this could be your belief in money that they're pointing out, or, something that your parents told you about money. I feel that, so my own belief is that money is free flowing. It's supposed to keep moving and not stop. So when we are stressing and worrying, we are now interfering with that flow. It's a free flow. So it never stops. There's more than enough for everyone. This is what I believe. And whenever I found myself worrying about money, that would be confirmed in my experience because now I'm focusing on that. And that's now beginning to happen. I'm manifesting it. It's the energy exchange. So if I'm putting energy out there of worry and stress around my finances, then I'm going to get really good at worrying about my finances and stressing out about it, right? So remember that manifestation works both ways, everyone. And I feel that you are turning things around, like something is happening where things are about to turn around. Maybe they flipped over because something temporarily happened. And perhaps you were in the shock and awe of it and not really stabilizing and grounding yourself because you might be finding yourself floating around everywhere, right? This is where you might be finding yourself off balance. And there's a lot of insecurity floating around here as well, like feeling uncertain or unsure, like what to do next and what would happen if you did this or that, or you're not even sure, right? Feeling confused. So again, this is clearing away through you balancing and calming your nervous system, Sagittarius. So this is something that they're showing to you, and there is a teacher and student vibe in the mix here. So I feel you are either learning something new, learning more about perhaps money, learning how to work with it, understanding money energy. The more you understand money, how it works in the world, the better you're going to get at making it, right? So you might be learning something or being called to learn something. You might be teaching others about manifestation, law of attraction, and money. And this is making you money because this is something that you're really good at. So you're finding passion in it. And that links you to everything: abundance, connection, prosperity. So opportunities and synchronicities happen when you are in alignment with your passions, your desires, right? So there's a lot happening in the Six of Pentacles. It feels like this feels like a wild card for you. It's almost like you can flip the card and have anything you want. It's almost like it always works in your favor if you go ahead and flip the coin or flip the card. So, what is it that you desire? Sagittarius, what is it that you wish to happen this summer? What is it that you want the sun's energy to grow in your life? This is the energy exchange between you and the sun being at the highest peak on the 21st is unlocking something spectacular for you. It's an experience, right? And this experience, I feel, is encouraging you to really stabilize and ground yourself in the, unstable experiences you might be having. You know, I feel this might be your physical body that's coming in as well. Perhaps you've had like back pain, or you had an injury, or your body isn't doing what it was once able to do. And there's almost like this, trying to figure this out and balance things. I remember when I was suffering from stomach aches, I didn't know what it was. So I had to like dialogue the food that I was eating and figure out like what it is. And recently I found out it's cashews. I get stomach aches from cashews and avocado. So I feel that my body has a hard time digesting fat. So something was unstable. I figured out what that is. So now there's a harmonious exchange. I know exactly what I need to take in order to put out good energy. So this is allowing me to stay centered and grounded and in the energy of receiving an abundance in my physical reality. It's able to, because I don't have stomach aches anymore, I'm able to do my work properly in my full light. When I was having stomach aches, it actually interfered with my filming. I couldn't film. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go lie down because it's not doing the. So this is how I feel. It might not be a stomach ache. It might not be your body. It might be something else. But whatever it is, you have stabilized yourself. I'm seeing you here locked into this energy. And I feel that this summer solstice is actually an opportune time for you to lock into your vibration and frequency. So, creating some sort of a healthy schedule, a healthy routine, having practices that replenish you, that work towards your wellness, towards your health, the way that you feel when you're showing up in your world. I listen to music. I share this all the time. I have meditations that I do in my day-to-day life. I have a system, a structure. Without that, I'd be all over the place. So I need that in my life. And I feel for some of you, you are being called to create some sort of structure and some balance in the chaos that you might be experiencing. And, sometimes putting a lot of energy into that or stressing and worrying on how I'm going to do that, we're being called to put that weight down. I feel for some of you, it's all that weight that you're carrying. And it's time to take all that change out of your pockets because your pockets might be getting really heavy. Do you remember that when we used to carry around change in our pockets? I used to have like loonies and toonies and tons of change. And oh my gosh, my purse, my pockets, my jackets would be so heavy until I took it out. And I'm like, whoa, that makes such a difference, right? So I feel there's energy that you are taking out of your pockets and you're allowing yourself to breathe a little bit more and be a little bit more free. And this is what the summer is asking you for, right? It's not through you being stronger than you realize. It's not through you pushing through things, but rather through the peace and calm that you can create within yourself as you're moving through whatever experience you're having. To seek out that joy, to seek out that happiness, that connection, that community, that love, kindness, compassion, right? To enjoy life rather than fret about it or stress about it. I feel some of you are thinking about your future and your children. This is definitely coming in. And, they're wanting you to know that things are going to work out. The outcome, whatever it is that you're holding on to, they want you to give that over to spirit and let them handle it. So that means that you let go of the stress, you let go of the worry, and you continue on, by being a little bit more freer and lighter from whatever that weight is that you were holding on to. Things are going to work out for you. They want you to trust and have faith. Your angels are guiding you. I'm getting Archangel Uriel coming forward. There's a lot of healing energy that is surrounding you. And I feel this again with all the energies that are building towards this turning point. I feel that the healing part is going to be very massive for you. I've been doing some yoga and mobility exercises. I feel for my age now, I'm 48, is important. As I approach my 50s, go into my 60s, 70s, and 80s, I feel movement and having a strong, mobile body is important. So I've been experiencing a lot of healing through that, right? Just motion and my body moving, it feels so good. And for some of you, this might be you doing exercises or healing exercises, energetic work, um, clearing away things, releasing and letting go, like spiritual work, to really align with your sovereign self. Like I'm getting a lot of freedom coming in. This is what I'm seeing here with the Queen of Pentacles. You are creating peace and freedom for yourself. There's an opportunity here, and I'm seeing you using your gifts here as well, where you are not only are you teaching, inspiring, but you're also healing others through, your life experience, like your history. So I'm seeing some of you writing. So there's a lot that is coming through here for you today, Sagittarius. I feel that some of you are entrepreneurs and you're wanting to elevate in your career. You're wanting to create abundance on your own terms, right? This is the same energy that I have as well. Like I've done really good in my career, like I've excelled, and I've always wanted to do something for myself. And I'm able to do that now in my life, but I had to create the opportunity. I feel some of you are doing this right now as well. And those next steps, that taking that leap of faith and not being afraid is something that they're wanting you to really listen to inside of yourself. Like there's some clarity or something that you already know that they want you to trust, right? Because you already hold the key. It's already inside of you. And if you visualized it, you imagined it, you are someone who can create it. Okay, so believe in the power of you. Make sure you're taking care of yourself as well, Sagittarius. I feel self-care, wellness is incredibly important. Some of you may be feeling really good at this time because I'm seeing your energy, your aura as very magnetic. So don't be surprised when you're drawing energies into your life. So people want to get to know you. This is what I'm seeing here. So we're going to pull a number frequency behind the summer solstice and see what that message is for you. So 27, spiritual partnership. They want you to focus on your partnership with spirit, right? So 27, we have the color orange and purple. You might be drawn to these colors more recently, or you're finding that you're wearing them. These are lucky colors for you, so you can carry them around and see what happens for you. So this card indicates a time when a significant spiritual relationship is about to be forged. So perhaps it comes in the form of a friendship between like-minded souls on a similar journey towards enlightenment. Or maybe it's a master discipline relationship where an important individual enters your life. The saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And when yours arrives, he or she will assist you in expanding your spiritual growth. So during the course of this relationship, you will play the role of both teacher and student. And the wisdom gained from this experience will enhance your connection to Source. Perhaps a spiritually minded person will broaden your understanding of the divine. Maybe you become a catalyst in another spiritual journey and help that individual on his or her path. Regardless of the form of the spiritual relationship, whatever it takes, it will serve your greater good. So in order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you towards a significant spiritual shift. So pay attention to the speakers, teachers, and authors whose teachings you respect. Be on the lookout for people on a similar journey to your own. Embrace the opportunity to enhance your spiritual growth. So what a powerful message for you today. So I have an affirmation. Feel free to write this down and use it. Through a sacred spiritual relationship, I deepen my connection to Source. Through a sacred spiritual relationship, I deepen my connection to Source. So that is the number 27 for you. And I feel this number is significant. I don't know if any of you have birthdays on the 27th of a month, right? Your birth date is 27. So we're going to seal and close your reading with an angel number. So 9999. You are going through a very important shift right now, Sagittarius. So you are overcoming the challenges you may be experiencing in your life. You are someone that is very capable of overcoming these challenges. You are mastering wisdom at this time through this. There's a discovery that is also taking place. So I feel the Exploration within your experience is going to be important. So this is a part of your spiritual journey, and there are blessings within this experience. So have faith that there are blessings within the challenges that you are overcoming, the experiences that you are mastering wisdom through making discoveries. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.